The Buffalo Bills started practice here at St. John Fisher College this morning without star defensive tackle Marcell Dareus. For the Buffalo News, I'm Jay Skurski with Matt Schneidman. And Matt, probably the most newsworthy thing that's happened here is through 3 days of camp. Dareus out. Coach Sean McDermott said earlier that he tweaked a hamstring. He took in practice from the sidelines, worked out on the side, but for a guy that's been through injuries before, that's a piece of not so good news.
Yeah, I know. We had a story up today by Bucky Gleason. You know, Dareus is still waiting to fulfill that big contract. McDermott said he kind of tweaked a hammy in the last quarter of practice yesterday, so toward the end, we saw him on the stationary bike kind of throwing the medicine ball with Cole Anderson. But definitely something to keep an eye on, obviously, as he's a guy who's really yet to live up to his big payday for the Bills. Yeah,
first day of padded practices here at St. John Fisher, and as a result, as you might expect, some bumps and bruises starting to add up. Give us the rundown on the injuries.
Well, Brandon Tate left practice about 15 minutes in with a calf issue. Then Ronald Darby had a little ankle issue. Both are day-to-day. Definitely something to keep an eye on. Obviously, as you said, first day of pads brings a little bit more physicality. The Knicks start coming up a little bit more. And the Bills, who have been injury-prone in the past, as we know, hoping that doesn't pop up again.
Starting to see the depth chart shake out a little bit at some positions. Defensive back in particular is one that I know you focused on a little bit today. Tell us a little bit about cornerback Bradley Sylvie. I know you spoke with him after practice. Have a piece coming in Sunday's Buffalo News on him. Working in with the second team defense, he's a guy that maybe not too many people know too much about. What can you tell us about him?
Yeah, I know you had him on the first one out of your 53-man projection there with the cornerbacks. He went to Alabama. He was kind of that third, fourth corner for Nick Saban. Obviously, they produce cornerbacks and safeties like it's nobody's business, but he hasn't played football for a year. He actually tore his left ACL the day before his pro day in 2016. Didn't receive an NFL combine invite, so that was kind of his combine, he said. And, just a very extensive rehab process. He said, it's not even closest to the hardest thing I've done. Lost his house in Katrina. His mom is a single mom. Just kind of a very strenuous process over the past year. And then he got a call to come join the Bills, participated in Alabama's 2017 Pro Day, impressed the Bills enough. And as you said, now it looks like he might be on the right side of the bubble for making the team as of now, getting some second-team reps.
Yeah, very impressive to be on the second team this early. We also heard from Shaq Lawson after practice. First-round pick in 2016 is off to a great start here at camp. He's at home in the 4-3 defense. I'm going to have a lot more on him tomorrow. That would be Sunday in the Buffalo News. It's now just after 11 a.m. on Saturday. If you're just rolling out of bed, Tyrod Taylor has been signing autographs here for about the last half an hour. Hasn't moved from a spot, so very impressive on the starting quarterback's part. Practice now in the books already by 11 a.m. You got to love that. They'll be right back here again tomorrow at Fisher, 8:45 a.m. for another early start. Make sure you check out more on the Buffalo News. For Matt, I'm Jay. He's Jim behind the camera. Thanks so much.